What's up, guys? My name is Ozzy, and welcome to a brand new video here on the NitroLukeDX channel. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys some absolutely insane things. They're going to actually blow your minds. Imagine little explosions happening in your brain when I show you guys the 5 best ways to trap other players in Minecraft. So you probably got friends, okay, that play Minecraft, and you're in the world together, and you're always trying to think of ways on how to kind of annoy each other in a funny way. No tears. We want to make it so we have a bit of fun, maybe trap each other, you know, do some sort of things like that. And so I'm going to be showing you ways which are going to help you have a little bit of fun while playing Survive. But before we go into this video, are we doing the right content for you guys? We even have right before our very eyes the sheep called Like Sheepington, and this is what I want you to do. As you can see, he is trapped in this cell because today's video is about trapping, and I want you to get your fire charges from your inventory and absolutely burn that like button down below, smash it to pieces just like that sheep died to it. No, but don't kill yourself in the process accidentally. Just make sure you do that, because it lets us know if we're doing the right sort of videos for you guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna go and have a bath because I'm on fire, and we're gonna go into number 1 of 5 best ways you can trap other players. The first way is extremely simple. All you've got to do is have a matter of 4 items and you are ready to go. You're probably going to want to have a lot of sand though for this one, because we are naming this one Sinking Sand. Now, it applies with a glitch we've seen in previous versions, and I've made a little bit of a demonstration right here. Now, this is actually fallen as we speak, so we're going to make a brand new one in front of you guys. So all you got to do is have yourself a oak wood fence. I like oak. It doesn't have to be any color, whatever you want. Make yourself a little tower next to it of whatever block, does not matter, but then make sure you drop the sand from a little bit of a height from here until it drops onto the fence. Now, you're going to keep on doing this just like the glitch. You guys must know it until it sticks just like that. Very quickly, it will happen randomly, very different times to anyone else, and then that allows you to have floating sand. So the idea of this is you want to make any sort of build requiring sand and kind of joke around with your friends to come into this base. Preferably have it on a level sort of this height, whatever you want to do. Perhaps they go into your garden where you're showing them your cactuses, and then obviously, let's have a sneak peek. We have lava underneath here, and we can actually replace this sand without any string or anything because we've used the lovely sand floating glitch. And then you will destroy this sand floating glitch by simply using that little piston we placed earlier and shooting it from here. So you've got your friends standing very calmly on this ledge, just admiring whatever you've got going on. And then, without them knowing, you quickly get into a safe place, hit this piston, and slowly but surely all the sand will fall into here, and all your friends will go into the lava pit of death, trapping them and being a very nice surprise and taking them all down in your Minecraft world. So a little bit of a fun sort of trap that no one will see coming as long as you play it well. So make it strategic and customize it to your world. The next one is what I like to call super glue. Alright, now you're gonna know exactly why we call it this, and I will like to just quickly add that this is mainly zoned in onto you guys that are playing on the console edition of Minecraft, because especially in this, you have the ability to... Hello, Pig, are you joining us? He's showing his... He just put his bum on my face. Get away from me, you still... Alright, Pig, I'm gonna make a pork chop sandwich. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, let us get back to this. In Xbox version and console, you have the ability to change anyone's privileges. So if anyone can build, if they can open things, or if they can even attack players or anything at all. So that's one thing that we're going to be counting on for this one, because let's say you've got a griefer who's joined in the world, or you've got a friend which you're going to play a few pranks on. Let's see, they're just coming into the world. So this little contraption here is all you're going to need. Anything, it can be any block whatsoever, but let's have a little bit of a deeper look. Underneath here, we've got little fences. Now, you're probably going to be guessing how this is going to be used, but make sure that this isn't actually here at first. You're going to have to do a little bit of minor building, okay? Let's say they've joined the world, and you quickly teleport them into this. You've got to get the sweet spot right in the middle here where they fall into that pot. Get them directly in the center pot. Now, I'm going to quickly replace this so we know what we're doing. So, they're placed in there. You've taken away their build and mine privileges. That's what you must do for this one. And then, we're going to build this. I'm going to see if I can build it as I'm in here. So, this must be built on top of them for this to actually work. And in 1, 2, 3, we have ourselves the super glue zone, where they will literally be you cannot move. I am stuck. It's as if my feet have been stuck down into the ground because they cannot move. I can jump a little bit, but that will not let me get out of here, no matter how hard I try. Even if I ask the pig for help, he cannot get me out. So a little bit of a funny, simple one for you guys that want to just mess around in your world, and it will require your host privileges and speedy, rapid building. So super glue in your world where you cannot move. Guys, this one is absolutely scary. It is gonna make you jump out your skin. You're probably not gonna be able to sleep at night. It's called Demon Doors. Now, it's not actually scary at all. I was just kidding. I thought I would give it a cool name because I like to jazz these things up. I like to give things which haven't been given the justice of a good name. And I like to come up with something which gives it a little bit of a better representation. So here we go. You've probably seen it before. You've probably had it done to you before. But it is the 4 iron doors which have pressure plates around them. So there's actually many different ways you can use these demon doors. And the way I just had it was one way, but I just actually realized that there's a way better way which will completely trap any of your mates. So try and get someone to walk into this very nicely opened up iron doors. They look so inviting. And then let's see what happens as we go onto the pressure plate. As you all know, you get sucked in to the iron doors, and since they're iron, there's like no way of you getting out, and you can actually escape this if you get the timing perfect. If you kind of jump and then just about escape, like there you go. You can sort of escape, but the way you can actually counteract this, get yourself some more little pressure plates and put them around the side here. So we put one here, and one here. And so if they try and jump out, then they'll actually lock themselves back in. So it's a little bit of an interesting way you can mess around with this thing. So the demon doors of death within Minecraft is a very simple but evil and crazy way on how to trap your other friends or other players in Minecraft console. Who likes my boxing glove amazing building skills? It's absolutely insane, I know. My pixel art is coming along. Let's not judge my building. Okay, so this is what I like to call the Suffocation slap. So you'll see what this means in a second, but as you can see, we've got a punching glove here to represent that you're gonna get punched by something, basically. And I've got a little mini Hollywood set build to show you a representation. So let's say you've got your mates in your house, showing them all your stuff. You've got a bit of a crib style video going on, like, guys, come and look at my windowsill, man. Look at what's out the window. So you get them into this little room, and they're like, yeah, what is outside the window? Then this little lever gets pulled, and let's go into survival to give you guys a real representation of how this will work. The lever gets pulled, and bang, 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 you get suffocated into that wall, and you're like, what? Hold on. What's going on? And your friend's like, no, I was just joking. Okay, so obviously, as we saw there, you did get slapped into the wall, and it suffocates you for a little while, and you will have to keep on doing it if you really want to, like, kill your friend by suffocating him. But you got to kind of get the timing right. So if I try this one more time, if I close this door and try and actually, if I get this lever, and there we go. I've got slapped into suffocation. I'm pretty sure I'm dying. I think I will probably now die in a few seconds. And there you go. Suffocated in a wall because of that brutal suffocation slap contraption in that house. So if you have one of them in your house, then it's a funny little trick you can play on your friend. And we're going to be bringing ourselves onto the last thing, guys, in this video, which you can prank your friends with, and you can, you know, annoy everyone with. And let's just keep this clear, guys. We don't want any trolling going on. We don't want any, you know, distasteful things like blowing up people and lavering buildings and creations. We don't want any of that bad stuff. Let's just keep it clean. Okay, this is why these are not too bad, and you can get out of them if you really needed to. But here is what we like to call the death water slide. Now, it looks like a very, you know, it's normal. A normal bit of water just coming out of the mountain. Very natural. But there is a secret little thing at the bottom. I'll show you it right now. As you can see, a sheep has already got an interest of it. It's that good, guys. So the way I would play this is that I'd get a few friends together and tell them that they have to go down this slide in order to come to this dispenser and see what they win. So they would be like, okay, they would go along with it, and they would be like, okay, I'm gonna go down this lovely little slide. Definitely not a death slide. Go down it, and pig, get out my way. This is my slide, and I'm gonna go into survival so we know that this is absolutely legit. And then slowly but surely I'm getting dragged down the current, and there's a hole. What does this hole mean? You've made a hole prior to this, and you're stuck in a little bit of a pickle with cobwebs slowly getting drawn down into a cave with a pressure plate linked to, you know what it is. Let's put TNT on so this actually gets a representation of what happens. And there's nothing you can do. You can't destroy the pressure plate. You can't destroy anything. You're scrambling for your death. And 3, 2, 1. And it's time. And the TNT gets ignited, and you cannot get out of this situation. You get absolutely blown up to shreds. Sometimes it won't even kill you, but I think it's because I'm definitely on peaceful that I survived that. But as you can see, you would have got blown to smithereens, and there was nothing you could do about it. Just a little joke and just a little prank you can do with your friends, and a good way on how to trap other players down in the depths of Minecraft. What did you think about that, Stickman Steve? It was so amazing! Alright, that guy's too weird to talk to. Anyway, so thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. If it did at all help you in any aspect, then smash that like button down below, as well as giving us more ideas in the comment section for any other videos in this sort of style. And of course, guys, tell us what other content you would like for us to create. Subscribe to this channel, because then you get notified every time you get one of these videos. Notification squad, where you at, man? And sadly, the chicken, I know the sheep is gone, but you guys can just smash that like button down below, and hopefully we will see you guys in the next episode. And thank you for watching.